Hi, I'm Pam Kruger.
And I'm Jack Gallagher from Money Track.
Money Track is a fresh, new public television series that gives consumers the tools they need to become wise and safe investors.
Wise because we include highly respected experts who share their insights with everyday Americans we feature on our show.
The biggest risk is not investing.
Middle income seems almost like it's poverty now.
Paying people a lot of money to give you investment advice has historically been a losing strategy.
On Money Track, we focus on the process of investing rather than just the investment products.
And we help our viewers become safer investors by exposing them to common scams that can wipe out the financial security of anyone, especially older Americans. Take a look at this scam alert. Hyman Titleman is a feisty former diamond dealer from Queens, New York.
He is a low-life cheat.
He gets a little worked up when you bring up his former broker who talked him into investing more than $1 million in something that had way too much risk, not to mention excessive fees.
I thought he was on my side, but he was never on my side. He was in it to make money for himself.
Titleman went to see securities lawyer Darren Blum, who specializes in going after firms he feels have broken their #1 promise.
It will only make investment recommendations that are proper and suitable for that particular client.
Blum, a former broker himself, says Morgan Stanley convinced Mr. Titleman to buy tax-deferred annuities for his retirement accounts. What's absurd, though, is his accounts were already tax-deferred, much like selling expensive ice to an Eskimo. Why?
The annuities are the best paying thing he could sell.
An annuity is a tax-deferred investment. So why would you need a tax-deferred investment in a tax-deferred account? They need to make sure that he understands the risks, understands the cost, and that was never done.
It was bad enough Titleman, who was already in his 80s, couldn't benefit from the tax breaks, but his broker also mishandled his accounts. Since Titleman, like most investors, had signed a contract agreeing to settle all disputes through arbitration, he directed Blum's law firm to seek nearly $500,000 in damages. Morgan Stanley offered zero. The firm's lawyers claimed Titleman had been informed in writing of all possible risks, and any losses were his own bad luck. And what is an annuity anyway?
A vehicle that allows you to defer taxes. You can also annuitize an annuity, which then results in a stream of income that you can receive over the rest of your life. An annuity might be right for you if you're already maxing out your current retirement plans like 401ks and IRAs, or you're getting close to retirement and you're concerned about outliving your money.
This woman thought she was making a smart choice. Barbara Leone convinced her husband to invest his entire inheritance in annuities after a smooth-talking broker spun her a tale of guaranteed lifelong income and low risk.
We were also told that we could take 10% out of this account every year and our balance would never go down.
But it did go down by almost half, a casualty of poor stock market performance. Only the salesman profited.
The broker made approximately $30,000.
Her case is still in arbitration. As for Mr. Titleman, he won his case. Arbitrators found both Morgan Stanley and the broker were negligent, but awarded him only $60,000. After attorney fees and costs, he'll get about half of that.
I didn't think I would get it all back, but I thought I would get more than I did. Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way.
And that's the lesson 88-year-old Hyman Titleman and 48-year-old Barbara Leone had to learn the hard way. When a so-called professional recommends an investment, it still requires a thorough and complete understanding, because even if you win in arbitration, you're not likely to get more than just a few pennies back on every dollar you feel you lost. In other words, there's no insurance for bad financial advice.
The Money Track series is not sponsored by the financial services industry.
Nope. We are funded entirely by a grant from the nonprofit Investor Protection Trust. To find out when and where you can watch Money Track, go to moneytrack.org.
And remember, always investigate before you invest.